I'm Dave. This is Dave Splains, and yeah, I still have this. So I just kind of want to go over a little bit of a explanation of things. Okay, so the big problem is that many people. This is a problem that I see all the time, and everybody tries to explain it. And I'm looking down at this little screen instead of the lens, and that is job title. The problem here is that the job titles are often used interchangeably by businesses, and that's not actually how it's supposed to be. There are actual definitions of what these are. Now, a lot of industries want to hire one person for multiple jobs, and that's fine. If you can find that unicorn that can handle that, that's okay. But most often, a more successful business will hire multiple people for multiple jobs. That being said, let's go to the board. I'm just going to set some things up. Right now is a really good chance to hit the like button or the subscribe button or both, or even hit the notification bell. Okay, so have you hit the like button yet? Okay. So we have, for the most part, a data scientist. Now I'm going to put in order of pay. So you probably have a data scientist, followed up by a data engineer. Then this could go either way, but usually it would be a data analyst, or that is starting to go. There we go. A business intelligence developer. That was just held weird. So, and these can be kind of the same pay, and some people might confuse the two. And the real problem is that like a data analyst is someone who usually like analyzes data. Analyzes data. They'll do data visualization. And business intelligence will do the same thing, but a business intelligence person is often somebody who's going to be a little bit more business savvy. Now, I say this because of the fact that, okay, now you can have a business analyst. A business analyst will often be somebody who just has more of a focus on business. So they have like a business degree, but they also understand data to a point of being able to analyze the data. Now, that being said, a data analyst can analyze just about any data, but might not be as business focused. I mean, often they are, but if you're just having somebody randomly analyze data, it might be a little bit more important to have somebody who has a business background. And I'm not trying to be mean to data analysts who are just data analysts. I'm saying that usually having a stronger business background kind of helps develop the story. Business intelligence usually is somebody who knows your business. So if you're in agriculture, hiring somebody who's never had anything to do with agriculture before might not be the best person to hire for your business to provide intelligence about your business from the data. So a data analyst is a generalist, and a business intelligence developer is often someone that is focused a little bit more on your business. So it's very hard to get a business intelligence person. And in most cases, a data analyst is fine. Data scientist usually is someone who does a little bit more math. Now, there is a difference between a data science and a statistician. That's just a mouthful. There is a difference, but a statistician can be a data scientist. A data scientist usually looks for, I want to say, like, a data scientist will look for correlations. A data scientist will look for non-correlations. Okay, so I know it sounds like if you have two different things and you can see that something here and something here, it's like, okay, for instance, my first correlation that I ever discovered on my own was that the Disney corporation followed the same trend line as a popcorn company, and I can't remember which one, but it was funny because every time Disney would go up or go down or stay the same, you had this popcorn company doing something similar. Not exact. This is a little bit sharper, this is a little bit more rounder, but it's the same shape. Now, I did a little bit of research on this, and what I found was that there is one popcorn company that supplies more movie theaters. And then there's another popcorn company that does more microwave at home popcorn, that they're more popular for that. And what I realized is that in a lot of cases, Disney kind of focuses more on at-home entertainment rather than the movie theaters. Now, you can do a lot of movie theater stuff with Disney, but Disney has the Disney Channel, Disney Plus, Disney, oh my goodness, Disney Kids, I think. Disney, it has a lot of different things. So these two correlated, and that means that you can kind of predict what's going on with Disney. So whichever one is older, you can also find out what's going to happen more likely with this, and so on and so forth. You can use one data to kind of examine another data because of the fact that they correlate. Now, at the same time, correlation does not equal causation, so you can't really count on this for really strong determinants, but you can say with a certain percentage that yes, it is very likely. So, that being said, the other popcorn company that dealt more with in-theater had a different correlation, and that's just as powerful. You know that you can't use, I can't remember what I was going to say now. So, the other thing about a data scientist that is usually done in business, I mean, it's not necessarily the main idea of a data scientist, but a data scientist often in business is someone who looks for projection. So, what will happen based on things that happened before. So, that is another thing that prediction. And if you've looked at anything in the data science world, you've seen prediction formulas, prediction analytics. So, can you do prediction analytics as a data analyst? Yes, you can. Is it your primary focus? Not really. What is a data engineer? So, a lot of people will get confused. Even I got confused originally because I thought that a data engineer would be something similar to a database admin or DBA. Now, I've known database administrators who are really good, and they are great data engineers. But right there is your main word, admin. They're administrators. They're administrating who can access the database and what kind of data you can get. They are focused on the database. So they're good for database data. But we all know, because we're all in this world together, that not all data comes from a database. So a data engineer usually does a lot of the work where they get the source. See how the source is connected to the system. And of course, we get sources to the system. Now, the system is made up of often a database, data frames, some kind of storage, data set, whatever you want to call it. How do you want to do this? Circles? Do circles. We'll do ovals. And then, but it's also made up of, I'm running out of things here. Your ELT. I'm a bigger believer in ETL because I believe that ELT is really just ETL, just ETL multiple times. And your ELT are largely programs. Where are the programs written? They're created in JS, Java. JS is JavaScript, Python, C#, C, C++, F#. And now now Q sharp, and oh my goodness, let's just say every ancient language. And I say ancient, I mean like, I can't even go into it. But when I say ancient, I mean a computer language from like the earlier than 1992, which is around when JavaScript and even Python, I think, was 97. Yeah. Isn't this fun? Now, once you have all of this handled, you still have to create a port. For some reason, I always think of a dock or something. Here's the, I don't know, with boats coming in. Containers and whatnot. That's what I always think of whenever I'm thinking of a port, is ships coming in. And it's not wrong, because that is what we... Sorry. There's my drawing of a boat. So, what you still have is the need for a port, or all of this to go out. Why out? Because you need all of it to go all the way through here to your data visualization. Because you need all of that to go out to your pretties so that you can have nice charts and tables. With pretty colors and everything else. So in other words, a data engineer is someone who supports the data analyst, the business intelligence, the data scientist, with efficient systems to run all of this. Oh my goodness. How could I forget Scala? I think you can even build it in Swift, but I don't know why you would. There are so many different languages that you can write in that are so difficult. And the real important thing is that all of these can often connect to a database, and then the database, it can get connected, and this is SQL or no SQL. Out to the port, out over the data visualization. All of this has to be done by somebody. So that's who it is, your data engineer. Now, all of the other jobs can do some sort of data engineering, I'm sure. But there you have it. So now we're at 23 minutes and I still haven't said anything about please like and subscribe the videos. It's important. It helps me be able to keep putting out more of these videos so you can keep getting education from me. I need to make another video now on parametric and non-parametric testing and everything, so I kind of have to go. Thank you.